That's a good question. That inspires dialogue. Let's talk about it. You see, the average everyday person in this nation, those that compromise we the people, those people in your community, while we have differences in ideas about policies, government policies, that's exactly where our differences end. Because we're out there on the same streets every day with those people. We're going shopping at the same stores. We're going and buying gas at the same places. Our kids are going to school together. And the reality is that regardless of what you believe politically, I think we can all agree that there's a lack of accountability and integrity within the government. And that there's a failure to represent all of us equally. But you see, in reality, we the people don't even need to address the government about any of these things, because we the people, the public sector, the most ignored but largest sector in our society, we have the capability of dealing with the things that they keep trying to and just messing up. The reason that people inevitably decide right or left is because they're given no other option, no other viable option. You see, we can't just seize power and hope to maintain this nation. You're never going to get everyone to agree to that. Not really. But what we can accomplish is uniting the people together and coming up with alternative options to what the government's pushing and letting people decide for themselves. Because inevitably, you give people a choice between one or another, they're going to want to choose the better of the two systems. You see, the problem isn't that the government has too much power. It's that we've given up too much responsibility for handling these things ourselves. And if we want to shrink the government, then we have to take on the responsibility of these things ourselves and demonstrate that we're able to do so. Because only then will people start to turn and unite behind these things. And this is what I hope to accomplish through my podcast. This is what I hope to accomplish over on Patreon. But it's also something that I recognize is an uphill battle, and that requires support. And that's what I'm bumping. That's what I'm trying to do. Is it a long shot? Hell yeah. Is it an uphill battle? Yeah. But what do we got to lose in trying? So, I'll be on Patreon trying to unite the people, because the politics don't matter when the rest of our lives are just crashing around us. Act accordingly.